Burns. So what classes do you teach here at Wabash?
I teach biology, dual credit biology, principles of biomedical science, and once upon a time I used to teach environmental science and some other classes, but I don't teach those anymore. But I liked them.
What is your favorite subject to teach, past or present?
My favorite class to teach was the honors bio with all the 8th graders who were highly motivated and interested. That was my favorite class to teach.
Like me. He's talking about me, guys.
Talking about comrade Natalia here, who, when she was an 8th grader, got on my computer and figured out when the pop quiz was coming in the guise of asking for help on a worksheet. So that's where she got her nickname. But my favorite class to teach, as far as subject, is actually dual credit biology. It is still in that. But it's the harder class, and I do enjoy teaching that one.
So what's your favorite hobby outside of school?
Probably, I would have to say golf. I coach golf. I still play golf. I'm not very good at golf, but I do enjoy being out there. I guess that would have to be the one. I have lots of hobbies, but that's one.
I'm doing golf next year.
Yes, you are. It's going to be domination.
Never even touched a golf club.
Yeah.
Where did you go to college?
I attended 3 different universities. I got my undergraduate at Ball State University. I got a graduate certificate in biology from Indiana Wesleyan. That's 18 credit hours of master's bio content. And I got my master's in education from Purdue Fort Wayne. So I went to 3 different colleges.
Nice. Which one was your favorite?
You know, I would say that I enjoyed all 5 years at Ball State the most because it was just it was like a little bubble inside of Muncie, Indiana. As far as like actually interacting with the university, Purdue Fort Wayne was the easiest to interact with. They had the smoothest systems, you had less hiccups. And so it depends on whether we're talking about social interactions or whether we're talking about the actual university interactions. I mean, Purdue Fort Wayne never gave me somebody else's parking tickets.
That's an interesting, okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite food?
Hands down, it's lasagna, but I don't eat it very often because if you think about lasagna, it's really just a fancy spaghetti with a bunch of cheese added onto it. Think about it. It's like the noodles
That's
have been in
controversial.
sheets. And so you've got spaghetti. So anyone who likes spaghetti, you should like lasagna too. Then you put ricotta cheese in it, more mozzarella, and you can jazz it up with other cheeses if you want to get fancy. The problem is lasagna is a very calorie dense meal and labor intensive, so I don't eat it often. But it's always what I request on my birthday.
Okay, so what's your favorite color and why?
So as an adult human, I don't actually have a favorite color, but if you make me pick one, if you're like, you have to pick one, I will pick green, and that is because I genuinely love being in nature, and I think it's something we don't do enough of today. We don't go out and just be in nature, not with a purpose. You're not playing a sport, you're just in nature. And when you think about nature in Indiana, typically you're talking about a forest that is green and there's foliage. And so if I had to pick a color, it is green for nature.
Okay, I got a really tough would you rather question.
Okay.
And this goes with the question I asked you earlier.
Okay.
If you had to teach either English or grammar, which one would you teach? And you can say the worst things about it because I really want the English teachers to listen to this and get offended.
I would honestly teach Spanish. I would pick neither of those.
No, you can't.
I know.
It's supposed to be hard.
English or grammar. I'd have to go with English. I think I have a better shot at teaching writing a paper or giving a speech than I do grammar. My spelling and grammar is horrendous. And so I don't think I would do any service to a child to teach them grammar. So it's got to be English.
I'm making them all watch that. I'm surprised you didn't insult them.
Well, I mean,
They're terrible. They're both terrible.
I'll be honest with you. I'm a better speech coach than all of them. And I don't care if you tell them that. So maybe one of them can step up and prove me wrong.
Well, my mom's never done it, so I can't.
Yeah, she could though. You never know.
Shots fired.
Shots fired. Especially since one of those English teachers has a speech degree and it's probably pretty good. So, yeah, he has a degree to teach dual credit speech,
Okay.
and it's probably pretty good. But shots fired. Shots fired. He knows who he is.
We know who he is.
Okay.
And I'll tell you, low key, he took forever to take tests when he was in 8th grade. Forever. Had to extend the time limit on him.
Well, congratulations
Thank
on
you.
being this week's Teacher of the Week. Keep up the good work. We're so proud of you.
Thanks. You're welcome. It's
We're
an
done
honor.
now. Okay.